Glazer and Schaefer. Happy Friday. Continuing our video discussion about waivers in Wisconsin this week. Last week we talked about two types of liability that you cannot ask consumers to waive in Wisconsin, and that's reckless and willful conduct. I also told you that there are two other things you have to keep in mind if you want your liability waiver to be enforceable in Wisconsin, and we're going to talk about the next one. Wisconsin does not allow take it or leave it waivers. What I mean by that is you cannot say to a customer, you have to sign this waiver as is, or you cannot get into the whitewater raft. Or you cannot say, consumer, you have to sign this waiver as is, or you cannot get on the plane and make the skydive. Wisconsin has said if the consumer is not given the ability or chance to bargain the terms of the waiver, it is unenforceable in Wisconsin. So what does that actually mean in practice? In practice, what a lot of our clients have done is built in basically a buyout clause into the waiver. They say to their customers, okay, if you pay me an extra, just making numbers up here, if you pay me an extra $500 or $1,000, you can buy yourself out of some portion of the waiver. You know, waivers say you will not sue me in various ways, and so maybe you buy yourself out of one of those clauses. Some waivers incorporate a damage cap saying, well, if you can sue me, you can't sue me for more than $10,000, or you can't sue me for more than the price that you paid to get on the whitewater raft. If the customer pays an extra $500 or $1,000, they can buy themselves out of that damage cap. And so in theory, this offers them the ability to negotiate and bargain for the terms of the waiver, and therefore make it enforceable in Wisconsin. So, can I point to 10 or 15 cases and tell you, yes, this method absolutely works and our clients have done it and it's going to be great for you? No, I can't, because there are not a lot of cases on point testing this mechanism. But what I can tell you is it's popular. It's in practice a lot. And also, if you don't have any way for the consumer to negotiate the waiver, or you're going to just negotiate with them, unless you're going to negotiate with them on a one-off basis. But if you have no way for them to negotiate the waiver and it's not built in, then we know your waiver is not enforceable in Wisconsin. So we often tell our clients, well, that's the best that we can do. And if we don't do anything, that's absolutely wrong. So next week, we'll talk about the last thing that you have to keep in mind when you want an enforceable waiver. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.